Have you ever noticed the word mom in the collar fringe of the Wendy's logo? How about the peacock in the NBC logo? Well, they're there. Most major companies spend millions of dollars hiring large advertising agencies to develop the perfect logo for their business. They need something that will not only catch the consumer's eye, but also display the essence of the company's mission statement. I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 25 hidden messages in corporate logos. Cisco. One of the biggest online networking companies in the world, Cisco has a couple things hidden within its logo. The company was formed in San Francisco, and the headquarters are still located in the city. That's actually where the name of this company comes from. San Francisco. Get it? Also, the lines above the word not only represent an electromagnetic wave, but if you look closely, you'll also see the icon of the city, the Golden Gate Bridge.
24.
FedEx. The FedEx logo is known around the world. People everywhere recognize it. If you look closely, you can see an arrow hidden within the negative space between the E and the X. This arrow represents the idea that FedEx is always moving forward, which is what you really want from a company delivering your packages.
23.
VAIO. In 1998, when Sony wanted to create a more affordable option for personal computers, they decided on the name VAIO. VAIO in English means Video Audio Integrated Operation. For the 10th anniversary of the brand, it was altered to mean Visual Audio Intelligent Organizer, which sums up a computer pretty well. The logo is pretty ingenious, as it incorporates the essence of computing. The integration of the analog and digital forms. The V and the A are the analog part, with the V designed like an analog wavelength, and the I and O represent the ones and zeros that make up the digital code.
22.
London Symphony Orchestra. The London Symphony Orchestra is one of the premier orchestras in the world. They needed a logo that would demonstrate elegance and high culture. The scripted LSO used in the logo conveys that very well, but they also need to come across as fun and relatable. To accomplish this, they added a fun little hidden element. If you look at the LSO script, they form a minimalist orchestra conductor leading his musicians.
21.
Tostitos. The hidden image in the Tostitos logo is pretty easy to spot. The two T's in the center are made to appear as two people enjoying Tostitos chips. The I between them is a bowl of salsa, which Tostitos also makes. It conveys fun and fellowship to the consumer. Most people know about this one though, because a few years ago during football season they showed commercials with the two T's high-fiving. But from this day forward, you will never be able to unsee the fact that the feature part of this logo spells tit. Just saying.
20.
BMW. BMW used to be a leading aeronautics company designing specially built engines for various models of airplanes. That ended after World War I. With the signing of the Treaty of Versailles, Germany was forbidden from producing aircraft, or the parts used to build them. This changed the way BMW had to do business. The company transitioned to other industries, the largest of which was auto production. The BMW logo pays tribute to their past. The white quarters represent the look of propellers in flight, while the blue areas represent the sky.
19.
Amazon. The company that will probably soon rule the world has a very nice detail hidden in their logo. Under the name of the company, what do you see? Is it a smile? Is it an arrow? Well, it's actually both. Amazon wanted the smile to represent the happiness that comes from receiving your package on time and in perfect condition. And it's also an arrow that stretches from the A to the Z. The meaning behind this was to say, we have everything from A to Z. Pretty sneaky, Amazon.
18.
Milwaukee Bucks. Sports teams put a lot of thought into their logos. Their logo needs to make a statement about the team and convey a message. Everyone knows about the Milwaukee Brewers logo with the letters M and B forming a baseball glove. But what about that other team in Milwaukee? The Milwaukee Bucks basketball team logo is pretty cool too. There's a rather scary looking, fully grown buck staring into your soul. But look more closely. Do you see the M for Milwaukee that forms part of the Bucks body? It's there. And that isn't the only hidden thing in this logo. Look at the white space between the smaller set of antlers. Yep, that's a basketball.
17.
Baskin Robbins is known for their 31 flavors of ice cream available at each of their locations. It's the concept the ice cream shop was built on. If you look at their logo, you will see the 3 incorporated into the B and the 1 in the F. Baskin Robbins wants you to always remember the variety you can choose from when you enter their stores.
16.
Hope for African Children Initiative. The Hope for African Children Initiative is an organization that strives to give children who have had their lives affected by AIDS a better, more stable life. The AIDS epidemic continues to ravage many African nations. The initiative works mainly with kids who have been orphaned by AIDS or who have AIDS themselves, as well as the communities in which they live. The logo is the shape of the African continent on a sea of orange and yellow, bringing to mind the beauty of Africa. On closer inspection, you'll see that surrounding the continent are the silhouettes of a child and an adult. The image sums up the mission of the organization in a single, striking image.
15.
McDonald's. You would be correct if you thought the golden arches were representative of the M at the beginning of the name. It's recognizable around the world. But why is it shaped exactly the way it is? Well, the arches used to actually be 2 separate arches, which often were worked into early restaurant designs. They were changed so that they would touch and be slightly elongated. They wanted the arches to subliminally bring to mind a woman's breasts. But it wasn't about selling sexuality in fast food. Well, not just that, anyway. The actual intent was to trigger the idea of a mother's care for her family to make McDonald's seem like a wholesome, healthy place that you can trust. Hey, maybe they should sell Tostitos. No.
14.
Toyota. Toyota's logo has a lot going on. It looks simple enough with the 3 interconnected ovals. The large oval, which contains the other 2, represents the world we live in. In the center, one of the ovals is the heart of the company, and the other, the heart of the consumer, coming together for mutual benefit. The other thing hidden in the logo is the word Toyota. By highlighting different pieces of the logo, you can see each letter used to spell the company's name. I made an Instagram post about that like a decade ago. Huh. You're welcome, Toyota. That idea's yours. I was like, can anyone else see this? Am I the only one?
13.
Apple. Logos can be difficult to understand. If you look at the Apple logo, you will see the bite out of an apple. This is obviously a reference to the story of the Garden of Eden from the Bible. But no, it's not. There's a story that the apple in the logo represents the one that fell on Sir Isaac Newton's head, which helped him discover gravity. No, it's not that either. There's also a beautiful story that the logo design was done to honor Alan Turing, the man who invented what became the modern computer. Turing was a gay man living in the time when being gay was a crime. The authorities discovered his secret and he was arrested for gross indecency. His sentence included mandatory estrogen shots meant to suppress his immoral urges. Back then, they believed the injections would make him not gay anymore. After years of mental and physical pain, he injected cyanide into an apple and died after taking a bite. But the reality is much more interesting. According to the logo's designer Rob Janoff, while he can't remember why the company settled on the name Apple, the logo was just a sleek, modern design of an apple. The bite was included because it made the small apple on computers look less like a cherry. But he would like it if everyone would start using the Turing story as truth.
12.
Minnesota Twins. Some logos are intended to send a subliminal message to consumers. That is especially true for sports teams. The Minnesota Twins logo is like that. Initially, you can see nothing more than a blue circle with the words Minnesota Baseball Club surrounding a baseball. The Twins script logo is emblazoned front and center. It's simple and direct. But did you notice the underline accent below the word twins? Is it really underlining twins? No. It specifically underlines the word win. This is something your eyes and brain will notice even if your conscious mind doesn't. It was done in hopes that people would always think of the twins as winners.
11.
Grapevine Kids Dental and Orthodontics. Probably the smallest business on this list, Grapevine Kids Dental and Orthodontics is a dental office in Grapevine, Texas. Their business model is based on being a place where kids can feel secure and relaxed while receiving dental care. Their logo does this to perfection. At first look, you'll either see a bunch of grapes surrounded by leaves or a cute purple cartoon lion with a green mane. This logo works on both levels. It's a bit playful as well, immediately setting a child at ease.
10.
Yoga Australia. The logo for Yoga Australia is clean and simple. The name of the company under the silhouette of a woman in a standing yoga pose. It gets the point across as to what the company offers in a concise way. But do you see what's hidden within? The negative space in her pose forms the outline of the Australian continent, which is very cool.
9.
Adidas. Adidas is one of the biggest athletic shoe and sportswear companies in the world. The logo consists of their name under 3 simple lines. The lines, however, are staggering, with each one stopping just past the other in ascension order. The design was created to bring to mind a mountain. It represents the struggle, work, and dedication athletes go through to get to the top of the mountain and achieve their goals. I had some Adidas snap-away pants. Never wear those playing flag football. This is a terrible idea. Went to score a touchdown, had my pants ripped right off. Still scored the touchdown though, so.
8.
Dell. When Michael S. Dell founded the company that carries his name, he stated that he wanted to turn the technology world on its ear. He wanted his company to always remain a leader in invention. This explains why the capital E in the logo is set on an angle, on a line with the rest of the word. Not only is the E sort of on its ear, but it also says that Dell will not do things the usual way. They will strive to be different.
7.
Lionbird/Stronghold. Lionbird is a gaming group on the Steam platform. It's a pretty small group, but whoever is in charge knows how to create a great logo. When you look at it, what do you see first? Do you see the cute cartoon bird, or do you see the staring lion? This logo brilliantly combines the two elements into one strong, eye-catching piece of advertisement.
6.
Quicksilver. According to the company, the Quicksilver logo stands for excellence and authenticity. I'm not exactly sure how a mountain and a wave say that, but that's not important now. The logo is inspired by an iconic Japanese wood cutting entitled The Great Wave of Kanagawa. The painting and the logo both show a tidal wave, which represents the surfing side of their business. The mountain is Mount Fuji, representing the more outdoorsman side of the company.
5.
Roxy. Roxy is the women's brand of Quicksilver products. The design of their logo appears to be 2 hands forming a heart, but it's actually just a pair of Quicksilver logos placed at a 45-degree angle which create a heart. This is meant to represent the company's love and respect for their female customers.
4.
Hyundai. The Hyundai logo would seem simple enough. It's simply a stylized H in an oval. The H stands for Hyundai, and that's about it. And that's true. Yeah, at least partially. The thing is that the style of the H is quite intentional. The H was designed to resemble 2 people, a customer and a salesman shaking hands as they make a deal on a new car. Look closely, just at the H. Do you see it?
3.
Atlanta Falcons. Even though I am not a big fan of the Atlanta Falcons, go Bucks, I have no problem admitting that their logo is one of the best in sports. It's a sleek design that really gets across the idea of a fast, dangerous bird of prey. It suggests that they will strike quickly and do it in style, so long as that style is absolutely blowing the lead and losing in the end 28-3. But did you ever realize that the Falcon design is in the shape of an F for Falcons? Yeah, that's intentional. Or L for losers if you flip it and take away the foot.
2,
80/20. 80/20 is a South African marketing and data analysis company. Their business is data and numbers. Their logo is not much different. There are 14 squares above the company's name. While the word 80 is presented in a lighter gray tone, the 20 stands out in its bold font. The boxes are presented in much the same way. Of the 14 squares, 4 are bold and 10 are a muted light gray. That means of the 14 blocks, 80% are gray and 20% are bold. Pretty ingenious. As a side note, it's not exactly an 80-20 split, but it's a very close approximation. They had to make a good idea work, right?
1,
Touchstone Pictures. Touchstone Pictures was formed in 1984 as an arm of Walt Disney Studios. Its purpose was to release movies aimed at more of an adult audience rather than the usual G-rated family films Disney was known for. Disney wanted to keep some distance from Touchstone, as it was reluctant to have the Disney brand associated with PG-13 or R-rated movies. But Disney always wants to put its brand stamp on as many products as possible. Suddenly, lightning, or something close to it, would flash and form a scribbled-looking lightning remnant in the blue area. If you look closely, you'll see that it's actually a stretched-out hidden Mickey. Yes, that is Mickey Mouse. So, there it is. Hopefully you saw some hidden messages you've never seen before. Have you ever seen any that we missed? What are some of your favorite logos? Let us know in the comments below. Oh, and if you love sports logos like I do, absolutely be sure to check out Chris Creamer's sportslogos.net. I could spend hours on that site. Not a sponsor, just legit love that site. Also, as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss any of our new lists. List 25 2.0. Actually, that would just be list 252.0. Anyway, see you next time.
Be sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.